Hello everyone, my name is Chanel Brown and this is my self-advised review for research and media communications. Um, my first question that I'm going to ask myself is, how did my attitude, logic, and behaviors influence my projects? I think honestly going into each of my projects with an open mind and a positive attitude actually caused me to succeed, because I was willing and more open to the new information that I was going to learn, as well as willing to be open to others' opinions about the same project, whether we agreed or had opposing views. I definitely think having a positive attitude allowed me to be more receptive to the information. I found this particularly helpful in week 3 with the data gathering tool assignment, because we talked about the difference between self surveys versus face-to-face in-person surveys and the impact each one can have. And although my opinion was more so, I think that self-surveys are more efficient, they're less impersonal, it gets you to the point and it's on that person's own time. Some of my other classmates had opposing views where they felt like having face-to-face interview was more intimate and you actually got an honest answer. Not saying that neither one of ours was wrong or right, but it was, definitely good to kind of be able to defend my ideas as well as respecting the opposing opinion. Okay, so for my second question, it says, as I started to work on my project, I realized I wanted to do more about what resources are available to me. One of the main things we're working with the project for this class was using the tools that were at hand, such as Evernote. I never used Evernote before, so kind of going on YouTube and using that research to kind of see the tutorials on how Evernote works and how you can grab articles by downloading a simple extension onto your Chrome browser to clip some articles, so that way you can pin it to a notebook. I thought that was awesome, as well as being able to summarize what the article was about, and how it supported your data. I thought that was a great way to challenge me to be a critical thinker, and make sure that the information that I chose, I had my own reason. I understood how it backed up my topic. It also, another thing that I liked about the class was Linda. Now, I know we've been using Linda throughout the semester, but I never really used Linda. I'm going to be honest, kind of been winging it. I'm being honest, and honesty is key. But actually using Linda, really taught me the value of, the importance of research, and it was literally having like a virtual teacher when I wasn't able to get in contact with the professor. So I think Linda is a great tool, and I definitely will be using it for the rest of my time at Full Sail University. My next question is, if I had more time, what would I have done differently to improve my projects? I think the main thing I would have done is manage my time a lot better. There was one project where I didn't turn in at all, and that ultimately caused me to lose the A plus that I was going to get, and drop down to a B plus. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the B plus, but I know I cheated myself out of A because I didn't manage my time well, and that's no one's fault but my own. But I definitely know in the future, especially when I get a job, that turning stuff in by the deadline is important and is key. It's a reflection on you, and I don't want to have the reflection of, hey, this person is lazy and they can't meet the deadline, because you can lose your job. And I definitely don't want to lose any future jobs for mismanaging my time. So that's something that I definitely will work on if I could change anything in this course. Lastly, my last question is, how does my experience working with media research support my professional objective, and how will I use this in my career? Well, it supports my professional objectives because I do want to become a United States Air Force Public Affairs officer, and I know when representing the country, you have to be unbiased. You have to be on point, and your communication skills have to be there. And especially being a public affairs officer, I have to make sure that I'm providing accurate information to the public, because that can reflect badly on the Air Force. So that's something that I know that will definitely help me. I plan to use all these tool sets that I've learned from this course, as far as doing the research and finding valuable information and learning how to conduct interviews in future, so that when I am asking people questions, I'm able to ask open-ended questions and actually build that trust with my future clients or whoever I'm talking to. So that's one way I think that this course has caused me to elevate, and will cause me to elevate throughout the future. That's it. That's all I got for you guys. I wish everyone success for your remainder of your career at Full Sail University, and I hope that you guys are able to learn and you're able to get as much information that I did. So thank you for your time, and have a wonderful day, guys.